It was 2:17 in the morning, and a man was staring at his own reflection in a dark window. His coffee sat untouched on the sill, long gone cold. Downstairs, the house was silent, his wife asleep, his kids dreaming. But he couldn't move. His mind was a prison. That afternoon, his manager had called him in for a quick chat. Friendly, professional, said the market was tough, budgets were tight, and his role was being absorbed. 18 years. He'd given them 18 years. Arrived early, left late, worked through vacations, and in 5 minutes, he was reduced to an email chain about severance. But the layoff wasn't the real punch to the gut. The real horror was what he saw when he checked his bank balance later that night. $1,200. That was it. Almost 2 decades of loyalty, and he had less than a month's rent to show for it. The mortgage was due. His son needed braces, and the milk in the fridge had expired 2 days ago. He sat there, watching his own ghost in the glass, and asked the question that echoes in the dark: how did I end up here? I'm not going to tell you his name, but I will tell you this: his story isn't rare. It's the story of millions who followed the script. The one they gave us in school. Study hard, get a stable job, climb the ladder, save a little, everything will work out. But for so many, everything doesn't work out. Why? Imagine watching a grandmaster chess match. A young boy once asked his father, "Is the winner smarter?" The father shook his head. No, they both know the rules. The winner is just thinking 10 moves ahead. The loser is only thinking about the next move. That boy never forgot that lesson. And here's the hard truth: money is a chess game, and most of us are only playing for the next paycheck. We're so focused on the piece in front of us that we don't see the board. And that's how you end up checkmated by life, alone, with nothing but cold coffee for company. Centuries ago, a man named Machiavelli studied power. People branded him evil, cynical. But he had one gift that made him invaluable. He saw the world clearly, not as he wished it to be, but as it actually was. He wrote, "The wise man does what he must, so he may do what he wants." That's the key to money too. We were all shown a picture, a straight line from graduation to retirement. But that's a children's drawing. The real picture is a complex map, and the wealthy have a copy. They teach it to their kids. It's not in any textbook. Today, I'm going to draw that map for you. 13 principles, forged from the fire of Machiavelli's realism. The unwritten laws of wealth. By the time this ends, you won't be the man in the window wondering where it all went wrong. You'll be the one who saw the trap before he stepped in it. Let's begin. Rule number 1, check your heart at the door. I had an uncle, generous to a fault. A friend's business was sinking, he threw in his savings. A cousin needed a wedding, he paid for the venue. A neighbor was short on rent, he covered it. Today, he's borrowing money for groceries, and the people he saved, they don't return his calls. Money is not a therapy dog. It doesn't respond to kindness. It responds to arithmetic. When you spend to feel loved, invest because you're scared, or buy things to look important, you're not handling money. You're feeding an emotional hunger that money can never satisfy. Treat your finances like a surgeon treats a patient, with precision, not pity. Rule number 2, perception is a currency. 2 architects apply for the same contract. One shows up in a tailored suit with a clean visual portfolio and a firm handshake. The other shows up in a wrinkled shirt with a flash drive full of files, thinking my work will speak for itself. Who gets the job? The first one. And the second one goes home muttering about how superficial the world is. He's right. It is superficial. Machiavelli said, The vulgar crowd always is taken by appearances. This isn't about being fake. It's about packaging your value so it can be seen. If you built a masterpiece in a basement, it doesn't exist. The world pays for what it perceives. Rule number 3, the poor are always in a hurry. Double your crypto overnight. Turn 100 into 1,000 in a week. This course will make you a millionaire by Friday. Who clicks on these? The person in a rush. The one who needs the result now. And that desperation is a neon sign for predators. What does the wealthy man do? He plants seeds. He waters them. No one sees the roots growing underground. For years, nothing happens. Then, one day a tree stands where there was nothing, and his family rests in its shade forever. Impatience isn't ambition, it's a tax on the poor. Rule number 4, cash can be replaced, insight cannot. In 2010, the person who understood that mobile was the future built apps. In 2015, the person who saw that attention was shifting to video built channels. In 2020, the one who realized the world was going remote built online systems. Today, they don't worry about layoffs. They own the table. The person who ignored these shifts, he's still doing the same job he did a decade ago, praying it doesn't get automated. In Machiavelli's Florence, information was power. Spies and diplomats traded secrets. Today, you have the world's information in your pocket. Read, study, take that course, hire that mentor. It's not an expense, it's the only investment with infinite upside. Because knowledge, once it's in your head, can never be stolen. Rule number 5, solitude is a ceiling. Think about this. One man, working 24 hours a day, can only carry so many bricks. But a train, powered by a team, can carry 1,000 times that load. That's the difference between a job and an empire. When you work alone, your income is capped by your own hours. When you build a network, when you give value, connect people, collaborate, your earning potential explodes. Your network is your net worth isn't just a cliche, it's a law of physics. Look at the 5 people you spend the most time with. Their average income? That's your financial future. It's a harsh mirror, but it never lies. Rule number 6, universal approval is a trap. There's a guy in every office, the yes man. Need someone to stay late? He's there. Need a report done by tomorrow? He'll do it. Client wants a 50% discount? He'll beg his boss. Does he get promoted? No. He gets more work. Why? Because when you say yes to everything, your yes becomes worthless. You're not a team player, you're a doormat. Machiavelli understood that a leader who tries to please everyone ends up empty, respected by no one. Your time is your only non-renewable resource. Guard it like a fortress. Say no strategically. Say no without guilt. Rule number 7, seek respect, not affection. 2 freelancers. One is a pushover. He accepts every lowball offer, works weekends, revises endlessly. The other has a rate card, a contract, and clear boundaries. He says, this is my price. This is my process. If it works for you, let's create something great. Who gets taken seriously? Who gets paid on time? The second one. This isn't arrogance. This is clarity. In the realm of finance, the nice guy finishes last because he's too busy being used. Be fair, be excellent, but never be a pushover. Rule number 8, stagnation is oblivion. Remember Kodak? They invented the digital camera. Then they killed it because it threatened their film business. They refused to adapt. Where are they now? A cautionary tale. Money flows like water. It always seeks the path of innovation, of new thinking. If the skills you used 5 years ago are the only skills you have today, you are Kodak. You might still be running, but you're obsolete. You just don't know it yet. Evolution isn't optional. It's the entry fee for staying in the game. Rule number 9, Borrowed money is a master. You wake up, and the first thought isn't your dream, it's the Emmy. You eat lunch, and you remember the credit card bill is due. You try to sleep, but the weight of the loan pins your eyes open. Tell me, who are you working for? The bank owns your morning, your afternoon, and your peace. Debt can be a lever or a cage. The rich use debt to buy assets, things that generate more money. The poor use debt to buy liabilities, things that drain money. A fancy car, a new phone, a vacation you can't afford. Debt is a tool, but only if you're the one holding the handle. If it's holding you, you're the prisoner. Rule number 10. Never bet the farm on one horse. You've heard don't put all your eggs in one basket. It's ancient wisdom because it's eternally true. If you have one income stream, you are one accident, one layoff, one downturn away from zero. The wealthy build rivers, multiple streams feeding the lake, a side hustle alongside your job, investments alongside your savings, a skill you can monetize independently. If one stream dries up, the others keep flowing. This isn't paranoia, it's engineering. Build your financial system to survive shocks. Rule number 11. True wealth is silent. Scroll through social media. The guy with a new luxury watch every week. The girl posting from a different exotic location monthly. The unboxing videos of gadgets most people can't afford. Behind that noise is often a mountain of debt and a valley of anxiety. Meanwhile, the person who is actually building wealth is quiet. They don't need the validation. Machiavelli said, "Men in general judge more by the eyes than by the hands." He meant it as a warning. If they see what you have, they will want it, envy it, try to take it. Smart money doesn't broadcast. It accumulates in the dark. Rule number 12. The present is a prison for the poor. The future is a playground for the rich. Paycheck hits the account on Thursday. One mind thinks, weekend plans. What am I buying? The other mind thinks, where is this money going to work? What will my portfolio look like in a decade? Where do I want to be in 20 years? This single mental shift changes everything. When you think long-term, you stop buying things to look good today and start investing in things that will make you free tomorrow. Short-term pleasure versus long-term freedom. The choice you make in this second dictates your life decades from now. Rule number 13. The universe doesn't care about your story. This is the hardest rule and the most important. Money has no heart. It doesn't read your diary. I came from nothing. Money doesn't care. I had a terrible childhood. Money doesn't care. I never got the breaks. Money doesn't care. Money asks one question, and one question only. What did you do? How much did you learn? How many risks did you calculate? How many times did you fail and stand back up? How many uncomfortable decisions did you make? The person who takes action, who consistently shows up and plays the game, money flows to them. The person who sits, makes excuses, blames the system, and waits for tomorrow, money flees from them. It's not fair, but it's the truth, and accepting that truth is the first step toward mastering it. So there they are, 13 rules from a mindset 500 years old, but more relevant today than ever. Now, before you click away, I need you to do one thing. Out of these 13, one of them hit you. One of them made something click. A moment where you thought, wow, that's me. That's where I'm stuck. Which one was it? Go down to the comments. Right now. Write the number. Write the rule. But don't stop there. Write one thing you are going to change because of it. One action. Today. Maybe it's Rule 4, I'm enrolling in that course I've been avoiding. Or Rule 10, I'm starting my side project this week. Or Rule 9, I'm cutting up one credit card. One line. Write it down. Because the simple act of typing it out, of making it public, makes it real. It's a commitment to yourself. And when you post it, thousands of others will read it. Others who are sitting in their own dark rooms with their own cold coffee. And your one line might be the spark that helps them see the board clearly for the first time. So scroll down. Write your commitment. And if you want to keep seeing the map, not just the picture, hit subscribe to Winds of Thought. We talk about the things they don't teach you, the things that actually build a life. And send this video to that one person you thought of when I told that story at the beginning. The friend who's working so hard but feels like they're getting nowhere. One click. Share it. It might just be the 10 moves ahead thinking they needed.